Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to talk about YouTube SEO as a part of the YouTube marketing playlist, and which if you haven't checked out, please go down below and check it out. While you're at it, please do give me a subscribe, which will really help me out. Anyways, let's jump right in. Basically, YouTube SEO are a set of practices that you need to use so that your video has a higher probability of ranking high on YouTube search results, right? Number one thing that I want to talk about is optimize for click-through rates. Click-through rate is a ranking signal. You must have seen a lot of high viewed videos ranking lower and less viewed videos ranking higher. That is because of click-through rates. If your title and your some thumbnails are attractive enough for people to click on your video, then your click-through rates are going to be high and you're going to rank higher. Also, there is something called as long click-through rates. Basically, so long click-throughs means the click-throughs that leads to substantial watch time is called as long click-throughs, and that is what you need to be optimizing for. So just because you have a good title and a good thumbnail, and if your content is really shitty, then that is going to affect badly as well. And now we'll talk about titles and thumbnails. So for number one, title. So the basics are very simple, as everyone knows that you need to include your keywords in your title, and you need to make sure that you show them the benefits in your title. This is exactly what a lot of people don't do. Like, you need to show the benefit in the title so that people would actually click through. Also, there is a research that states that if you have your keyword closer to the beginning of the title, it is going to give you just a small SEO boost. So do that as well. Now, thumbnails makes all the difference in this world. So invest a lot of time in making templates. You could hire a freelancer if you want, or if you want a lot of templates of these thumbnails, I will create a separate video for it with a link in the description where you can access the templates. 90% of the best performing videos have custom thumbnails. Here are some tips that you need to use to make sure your thumbnails are attractive. Make sure you use contrasting colors, right? Also use any colors other than red and black, because that is the basic background color of YouTube. So to make yourself look unique, please don't use red or black, and make sure you have contrasting colors in your thumbnail. The next thing is video description, and this is extremely important as well. Your description should have at least 250 words, and please check out my description to know how in-depth content should be in your description. Include your keywords at least 2 to 4 times. Also, if you can, include timestamps with the topics that you're covering, so people could actually go and just visit the topics that they actually need. This is like giving them more value by showing them a map to your video. Add up to 15 hashtags if you can in your description itself. Link out to other playlists and other social media channels that you have, so that people could actually go follow you on social media if they wish to. And the next thing we're going to talk about is tags. Tags are huge for YouTube SEO. Here are the guidelines. Use 2 to 3 tags that includes your target keywords. Use 2 tags that describe your video. And use 1 to 2 tags that mention the industry. And other important ranking signals or video comments. So if someone comments on your video, the YouTube just understands that the video is good enough that people start commenting on it. Subscribes after watching a video. A lot of spam subscribers, what happens is they just come to your profile or your homepage, and then they just subscribe. But whereas if someone watches your video and at the end of the video they subscribe to your channel, that means your video is really amazing, that people actually subscribe to it after watching the video. And the other important and the obvious things are likes and shares. The more shares you get, the more likes you get, it means the video is really good, and this is going to do a huge thing for your YouTube SEO. Watch time is an extremely important YouTube SEO factor. So basically, the more amount of time people spend watching your video, the better it will rank. More than the views, watch time is important, and for that you need to create longer videos. Here are some other tips that I want to mention. Use cards. You can just use this feature to link to other videos on your website, some supporting video or something like that, which could actually increase your views on the other video as well if your video is amazing. Or if you have a website in which you are selling a service or a product, do link out to that. Now, watermarks. You might have to verify your YouTube channel to actually allow watermarks to be present, and using these watermarks you could make sure people would see a custom subscribe watermark here. So all through your video, all the time, there will be a watermark here asking your non-subscribers to subscribe. So this is an extremely amazing feature of YouTube. Now, this is a different tip that you might have not heard. YouTube profile bio. Fill up your YouTube profile bio, because that is going to help YouTube understand what your channel is all about, and if your channel page ranks top on YouTube, like whenever people search for your channel name or something related to your channel name, and if your channel name shows up in the top, people are going to click through, and the more chances are they're going to subscribe. So you need to fill up your YouTube profile bio. So basically what this needs is, you need a keyword rich description with location and other contact addresses of your personal address or your brand or your company. Also add links to social media so people will be able to follow you there if they wish to. And the last thing, do not forget to enable embedding in your video, because if once you start creating a lot of content and once you start getting views and shares and subscribers, whatever it is, people would want to use your video in their blogs eventually. And if you do not, a lot of people forget to enable embedding, and embedding is one of the easiest way through which you could get your brand's voice out there to allow word of mouth to happen. So allow embedding as well. So that is it for YouTube SEO, guys. I hope you liked this content, and if you did, please give it a subscribe and click on the notification bell so you can stay updated with the upcoming digital marketing news that I'm going to give you each and every single week. And share this to people whoever you might think might consider this useful. And thank you, guys. The next video will talk about YouTube marketing strategies, which is a really huge topic, and I hope you like that as well. Thank you, guys. I'll see you in the next video.